Sagittarius, let's get into your mid-month December read. Oh yeah, before I go any further as well, listen, I'm absolutely rubbish at remembering, but for your season I have remembered. I hope you have or have had an amazing birthday as well, of course depending on when you pick up this video, and I hope that all of your birthday wishes have come true for you. Right, so let's get into your mid-month December read. If you're cross-watching for a Sagittarius, then please just switch over the roles and try to keep in mind as well that this is general, okay? So it's not going to resonate for absolutely everybody or everybody's situation. And also, if there's any information that you feel that you need to know, you can find everything in my description box and in my pinned comment below, okay? So what I'm going to do for you here, Sag, is we're going to pull all of your cards first, and then I'll take you through it. Any of the zodiacs that I mention, please do keep an open mind, okay? It could be relevant to somebody else that you're dealing with, or they could be placements somewhere in your own chart, okay? Right, so your first card out is the throat chakra, which is all about communication, truth, creativity. You then have moving on, so that's Pisces energy. Choose your battles, that's Leo energy. Lead, so that's Aries or divine masculine, depending on your story. Love abounds, so that's water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Manifest, that's Mercury, so Virgo, Gemini. Observe, I can't remember. Observe, that's Pisces energy. Embrace, so that's the fixed signs. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and then rebuild, Scorpion energy. And at the bottom of the deck you have, that's also Aries as well, refusing to see, which is Libra energy. Right, so the dominant the dominant zodiacs: Aries, Scorpio, Leo, Pisces. Okay, they are the dominant ones. What's under there? Clarity of belief. Okay, this air energy. It's interesting because these mid-month reads have basically that they've more or less followed the same theme for everyone's read, and the trending theme seems to be either somebody lying to you or you lying to yourself. Right, so you have to take it as it resonates for you and your situation. But refusing to see in clarity of belief, that particular combination has been coming out basically consistently, okay, for all of these reads, and you're the 9th read that I've done. So, you know, that really does say a lot. That throughout the rest of this month, certainly, I'm getting a strong impression that the collective are really analysing everything that they have been told throughout their entire lives. And through that analysing, it's bringing a lot of intense healing. Because a lot of people are realising that the way that they were either brought up or the things that they were told while they were growing up were not true. And they're seeing through the illusions as well. And through seeing through the illusions, it's like a byproduct of that is they've stopped lying to themselves as well. So you're not perpetuating any untruths any further. So for example, if somebody planted a certain story in your head about what happened in the past, and you thought, well, that doesn't sound right, you know, that there's information missing, the puzzle pieces are not adding up, that there's something weird with this story that I've been told. As an adult now, and for whatever reason throughout the month of December, everyone's analysing their immediate truths, and that they're no longer, recycling that same old story in their head. A lot of truths are coming out for a lot of people towards the end of this year. There's it's like a mass release of false beliefs. I didn't actually intend for that to rhyme, it's just the way it came out, but that's what's coming through. A mass release of false beliefs. And a lot of people, yourself included, Sagittarius, you energetically and emotionally and mentally being freed up from whatever it was that was keeping you stuck, that pertains to being lied to. And that's beautiful. It's really, really beautiful. Everything's coming to light. Everything's coming out in the open. And whoever there's no nice way of saying it, but whoever the liars are or were, they're going to be seen in their full ugly glory. Like there is not going to be any hiding for them. There isn't. But somebody is still going to try to spin that particular rhetoric because they've realised that they're no longer being listened to. So whoever this is, Sag, they're going to continue to try to spin that same old lie. And it's not going to land. It genuinely is not going to land. And I don't see that you're going to be engaging with this particular individual. I really don't. And not only that, you've got better things to do with your time anyway than indulge someone else in their little fantasy. You're moving on from whoever the liar is. And you're not... it's like you no longer feel bound to that individual, so you don't feel guilty for needing to move on. It's beautiful. You definitely don't feel guilty for needing to move on because you got the Emperor here and it's right next to the Ace of Cups and the Magician. That's not somebody who is moving with a guilty conscience. Sagittarius, your conscience is clear. And you're being... I don't want to say you're being given permission to move forward, because it's not like you need permission, but it's more of like a release of all of that stuck energy. That's what I mean by you're being given permission to move forward. You've already given yourself permission, but the way that events are playing out around you, it's a lot easier for you to do whatever it is that you need to do, without being held back by lies or a liar. Somebody lied to you about your childhood. They lied to you about like your origins or something like that as well. It's all coming out. It's all coming to light. The Hanged Man, the World and the Tower. But that combination basically speaks for itself, because you have observed all of the things that were keeping you stuck, and you're starting to embrace the truth. More importantly, you're embracing the truth about this Ace of Cups and moving on. The truth about who you are, the truth about what you're capable of, the truth about how much potential you actually have. And the truth is that, Sag, you are an incredibly loving, kind, generous individual. Right, we're going to start clarifying. And I know this read is a bit serious, but that's what's coming out. Why is the Tower here, please, for Sag? Why is the Tower here? Thank you. That was super quick. Wow. Okay, 4th chakra. So that's the heart chakra. Man holding a coin and the temple path. Your spiritual past, your spiritual future, and your spiritual path as well. This is also about being divinely guided. You're being divinely guided onto your spiritual purpose. You're receiving a lot of support as well from the universe, universal energies, your spirit guides, your angels, ancestors, guides, whichever name you prefer to give it, right? At the end of it, it's all part of the same thing. So words, you know, take your pick, okay? You're being divinely guided onto your spiritual purpose and your spiritual path. That's what this tower is. It's divine intervention. Anyone who leaves your life at this point in time, they're leaving because they're not meant to stay. They're not meant to stay in your life. Some of them, you're going to be, as I've already mentioned, some of them you're going to be seeing the person behind that mask. You're not going to like what it is that you see, and you're going to quickly disassociate yourself from them. And for others of them, they're just going to go ghost and disappear. But it's working out in your favour because it feels strategic. Like the divine is strategically removing individuals from your sphere of influence so that you don't get distracted off this. They're removing these low vibe liars, deceivers, manipulators out of your life. Also as well with this tower, some of you could have had like your heart set on a particular business, and that there might have been worries and concerns about how you're going to start off this business, or for some of you, how you're going to save your business, a business that with the fourth chakra is very, very close to your heart. We do see that you're getting help and support with that as well. You definitely are. You're receiving a lot of information and insights at this point in time. So whatever that business is, or the career that is close to your heart, I do see that you're going to be able to save that. I really, really do. This divine intervention and very, very strong epiphanies, you're going to have some kind of, it's like a message, an intuitive message that comes from your spirit guides on how you can rebuild your business, or for some of you on how you can rebuild your life as well. And also understanding that you're the one that's in full control of this. You're the one that has full control over what happens next in your life, and you're taking charge. We've got potentially somebody here, Sag, who is wanting to speak to you, who is looking at being a business partner with you as well, potentially for some of you, not all of you. Okay. What is this lover bounds, please, for Sag? Thank you. The fifth chakra, the throat chakra. Yeah, this is somebody telling you how much you mean to them and how much they love you. And it being reciprocated as well. Okay, lover bounds in the throat chakra. There is a very strong reciprocated love in your energy. It's beautiful. So there's actually quite a lot that's going on here for you, Sag. A lot. It's under there, the sixth chakra. That's your third eye, your intuition. Yeah. See, again, with that sixth chakra, it basically confirms everything that we've seen in this read. You receiving your intuitive messages from your guides, receiving that clarity, that information, also seeing through the illusions as well. It's just everything. including the fact that some of you are tapping more into like your psychic senses and your abilities as well. What else, please, for Sag? Else for Sag, please. Okay. Right. Abundance, music, motivation, and moon energy. Interesting. Surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible, releasing that which no longer serves you. Yeah, some of you could have recently taken an interest in the moon cycles as well, and making offerings to the different moon cycles to help you to manifest what it is that you're looking for in your life. Some people call it moon magic. I like to call it cycle appreciation, but you know, at the end of it, someone is definitely tapping in to their abilities, their natural abilities. And of course, to state the obvious as well, releasing that which no longer serves you. Yeah. Anyone in your life that wasn't conducive to your life, they're legit being removed one by one by one, and not necessarily by you. Abundance. Prepare yourself for income in abundance. Release any mental blocks that you may have. In fairyland and humanland, there is enough abundance for everyone, so make sure that you're receptive. Okay, so make sure that you tap in to that internal divine feminine energy. Again, it makes no difference if you identify as being feminine or masculine or anything in between. This is about the internal divine feminine energies that everybody has. So tap in to that receptive, intuitive energies that you already own. Okay. Music. Listen carefully, for there could be a message in the music that you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. Can indicate the same interests in music. So again, now, because of all of the behind the veil energies that we've clocked in your read, Sag, this could be you're hearing messages from your spirit guides through music. Okay. And then motivation. When spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something that you've been merely thinking about doing, they say get busy and do it. Don't miss an opportunity. I do apologise for the sound in the background. The cat has decided to go absolutely crazy. Right. So motivation. So with this one, throughout the rest of the winter, make plans for your future, right? Because you're clearly making plans, and they're indicating here that come the spring is going to be your opportunity to put the plans that you're currently making into action. Okay, so you'll be able to manifest into the physical reality the plans that you're currently right now putting on paper. Okay, it's beautiful. What else for Sag, please? Thank you. A message for you. I'm thinking of you in this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Now, we didn't really see much about love per se. We saw that somebody was coming towards you and telling you how they feel about you. So again, their energy is very much coming through. Whoever that is, they've only got one thing on their mind, and that's you. Power. You instinctively know what's right for you, and you have the power to say no or walk away at any time. So you don't have to get involved with anything that you know feels dodgy for you, okay? And surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. So with this, we've already seen that there are certain individuals still around you, Sag, and they shouldn't really be there anymore. You know, certain people that you have outgrown. It's okay for you to surrender them without feeling guilty for doing so. You know, people grow, change and evolve all of the time. And yeah, oftentimes that does involve saying goodbye to those that we once, a very long time ago, would have called friend. Not everybody is willing to change and evolve. You will find that a lot of your social circle have remained stuck to old habits, you know, that sort of thing. You know, that they've refused to ascend, should we say. Those are the ones that you're going to be leaving behind. Okay, right, so we're going to pull a couple of letters from this deck. Please don't worry if you don't recognise any of the letters as being someone's name or surname or something. It doesn't mean that the read isn't for you. It just means that that part of the read isn't for you. But again, it's like you'll know who it is that you're dealing with anyway if any of this has resonated for you. This is just basically to confirm your suspicions about who this read is for or about, okay? Right. So you've got tattoos. Let's see what else comes out. We've got Y. P. B. G. And L. Cologne, perfume, scent, mouth and ears. Right, so mouth and ears, that's a conversation. Yeah, again, double confirmation, Sag. A conversation that has a lot of mutual benefit between yourself and two other people. One of them is a love interest, the other one is a business interest. Okay, a lot of communication, a lot of conversations, a lot of things really moving in the direction that you wanting it to move in. Okay, that's nice. It's a give and take, an equal exchange of ideas and inspiration. Now, your love interest, they could be either they're heavily tattooed or they have one very distinct, unusual tattoo. Okay. And something about scent. Someone is very, very specific about what perfume or aftershave that they use. Really specific. Right, okay, so I'm going to leave that one there. That is what I have for you, Sagittarius. If you would like to book a private reading with me, then the link to do so can be found in my pinned comment below. Please keep in mind, you will not find me on Instagram. I am no longer on Facebook, and the only place that you can ever book a reading with me is through the information that I have provided to you below in my description box and pinned comment. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely week. Have a fantastic birthday and Christmas, however you choose to celebrate it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.